So I think as far as what a Catholic institution, how that serves the church, I think our goalpost or our guiding framework can be something like Ex Corde, where we look as an institution, how are we helping our students to pursue the truth? That's been a theme of my comments so far, but I think it is a really good and helpful one. How do we as an institution enable students to pursue the truth? And I think I like that in a way because it's broad enough that members of the community that is at a Catholic college or university is able to get behind that wholeheartedly. I think for Catholic scholars, there's maybe a more precise way in which Catholic scholars should be serving the church. I'm a big fan of Bishop Barron, and Bishop Barron talks a lot about the role that theologians specifically are to play and in relationship to the church and the magisteria. And he talks a lot about the magisteria and the church being something like the referees at a basketball game, who define the rules, who call fouls, who are watching the game very, very closely, but for the most part are supposed to be on the sidelines. The players, in turn, get to do the playing, and they get to exercise great amounts of creativity, and they get to exercise great amounts of personality within the parameters of the rules that are set for them by the game of basketball. That's for theology specifically, but I think it's not a bad analogy for Catholic scholars generally. And thinking about what are the rules, what are the guidelines, what are the boundaries and the state of play that's been defined by the church and by the magisteria, and then starting to play the game within those boundaries and thinking creatively within them and pushing the game to places that it's never been before. And I think that it's tempting to think that's constricting, but as a Catholic scholar, I find it very freeing. If you just take a basketball and go out and you sort of do whatever you want with it, things descend into chaos very quickly. Either you're not playing a game, or people are trampling over each other, or people are, they're committing fouls left and right. So as a Catholic scholar, I find the analogy to be very helpful. As here's the arena that's been set for you, and here's where you get to work within. And from there, get as creative and bring as much personality to that as possible. I'm a philosopher, so I'm probably a little closer to theology than others. Maybe the analogy wouldn't land as well with somebody working in a chemistry lab or something. But I found that to be a really helpful way of thinking about it.